Hey guys, Gigi is here. I'm going to do a lesson, a bass guitar lesson on Get Up, Stand Up. So I have a cover of it on my YouTube channel, on this channel, and some people have asked me to do a lesson on this, so here it is. This is on the original version of Get Up, Stand Up that was released on their first album, Catch a Fire. So the song starts with this note, which is a B flat, then it goes to a C. So that's what they do. I don't know how many times they do that. I think it's once. And then starts the chorus. So the chorus, you go from first fret to the third fret on the A string, and then you go. As I'm teaching you, I want you to look at the notes in relation to the chord that is being played. Now, an interesting thing about this song is that it's always the same chord. It's always a C minor chord. It's called a vamp chord. And the bass line is the one that is defining the sections, well, along with the vocal melody and the words. But the bass is what changes and makes, it defines the verse and the chorus. So the verse is, that's just in the beginning, when you go into the verse. So that's the root. Then you go to the fifth of C, which is a G on the D string, fifth fret, and then you go to the minor third of it, and then the second, the minor third, the second, and the root. So, and then you go back to the flat third, fifth, and then fifth again. That's an octave, but on the E string, third fret. And then, so that's the sixth fret on the E string and back to the root. So I'm gonna play that again. So we're gonna call this A, part A, in the chorus. Now we're gonna go to part B, which is almost the same, the first, the beginning, but then there's a slight difference. So part B of the chorus is, so up until there is the same, and then play the C twice, and you come here to the F, which is third fret, D string. So part B again is, which is same. So that is, so instead of going to the G here, instead of that, you're gonna go, and then you do that, because it repeats. Play again. So going into the verse. This is the verse. Hey guys, so I just realized that I played the verse incorrectly, so here I am doing it again. This time it's going to be done properly. Alright, so the verse is going to start on the root note. So I'm going to tell you what the notes are in terms of intervals. So it's root, flat third, fourth, fifth, and a flat third here on the bottom. D string, G string, sorry. So in terms of where they fall on the frets is 8th fret, E string, 11th fret, E string, 8th fret, A string, 10th fret, A string, and 8th fret on the G string. So that is, hear my tapping, so you hear the tempo. Okay, after that is, so we're starting here on the D string on the 8th fret, and then we come to the 6th fret on the A string, and then up to the 8th fret, 10th fret, 6th fret E string, and then root note on the 8th fret. So this, in terms of intervals, is the flat 7, and then here's the flat 3rd, yes, 4th, 5th, flat 7 again, and root. So this is very clever, and I'm gonna tell you why this is very clever. Because the whole song is a vamp in C minor, so it's always C minor. And the relative major to C minor is E flat major. E flat major, the E flat major scale, and the C minor scale share the same notes. So that's why it's called the relative major or the relative minor, one to the other. And this is very clever because what we're doing here is what we have here. If we think of E flat major, the 5th of E flat and the root of E flat, which is all part of the C minor scale. So that's why I say this is very clever, where even though it's always C minor, he managed to find a line which is part of E major in a way, the root and the 5th and the root of E flat major, and still, you know, giving it a little spice but not going too far off, just remaining in the key very nicely. So that's why it's very clever. Once you get there, it's already sounding like C minor because that's the 5th. Alright, I hope that was clear and not too confusing. Yes.